Montreal has a way of hiding its best secrets in plain sight. Today we found ourselves above the city at its leafy crown jewel. We also explored galleries where art bites back and enjoyed some sleek Canadian fashion and sumptuous French cuisine. Day 3 in Montreal was all about discovery, the kind that makes you say, "Oui, oui." Coming up. So we're here in Montreal Park, and it is such a beautiful park. It is incredible. It's literally a mountain, or it feels like a mountain. You're walking on an incline, so you're walking up. And what's really noticeable about this park is that you're surrounded by so many trees and so much lush, verdant vegetation that you can't help but feel enraptured by nature and feeling at peace. And what's also great is that you're surrounded with locals. This is all locals, bikers, joggers, people just doing their thing, families walking and enjoying nature. It is such a beautiful thing to do on a Sunday morning, or really any day. If you want to get in touch with nature, this is where to go in Montreal. One of the great things about Montreal Park is that you have two options. You have option number one, which is you can take a series of stairs. There's some stairs right behind me. These series of stairs will take you all the way up to the top to the different lookout points and summits in a rather quick fashion. But you should really probably be in tip-top shape because those stairs are no joke. We might want to nickname them butt blasters because they will really work every part of your legs, including your glutes. So option number two is we have a winding path that kind of goes in a spiral. So you can walk and take your time getting to the summit. That's actually really great if you're with a large group of people, friends, family, or you're with someone there where you want to catch up and have a great conversation and kind of just take in nature. So you have those two options. We are going to be doing the loop so that, you know, in case we see any really beautiful stuff, we can send it and show it to you. We weren't paying attention exactly, or we misread the signs, but we are way off course, and there's a bunch of little little off-road paths that you can take, and we are on one of those off-road paths in an attempt to make it to the summit. But what's really nice about these little diversions is that they are so peaceful. You are enveloped in what feels like a legitimate forest, and right now it feels so peaceful. It's so cool temperature-wise. It's not you're building up a sweat because you're constantly walking uphill, but because you're in a thick forest-like environment, it's very cool. It's not hot. It's quite pleasant when you just kind of be still. You can hear the insects. I haven't seen too many birds, but I really appreciate the silence, and I love the fact that we're surrounded by trees instead of people. All right, so we made it to one of the summits. We are here at the cross of Montreal. Here at the cross, the Croix de Montréal, the cross of Montreal, and you can see it's this steel cross. Behind me is a base, and there it is. I wish I was having some magical experience, but I'm not. I'm like, it's really hot. I'm sweaty. That's the reality. But I'm genuinely glad I'm here, and I'm excited to go now to the chateau. So without further ado, we're gonna go because it's actually a little bit hot. Like, the sun is out. We've been climbing, and it's just, I'm sweaty, and the bugs are out, and it's a good summer day. It's really good to do this, but yeah, time to go. We have made it. We are here. We have reached the chateau, and I'm gonna show you around. We're gonna go in that chateau and we're gonna figure out what the hell's in there. Because I don't know. But what I can tell you is that it is hot as AF and I am dripping sweat. The sun is blazing, but we're gonna go and we're gonna figure all this out right now. It's a cafeteria. It's a place where you can get your drinks and your bits to just kind of relax and enjoy the space. So yeah, there's long lines. You can get drinks, snacks, sodas, stuff like that. And then you have, let me take you over here. You have, let's see, it looks like it's a hall. Oh yeah, it's like a lounge space where you can just kind of enjoy yourself. You can sit here, relax inside. Looks like they have paintings. I suppose depict different times in Montreal, like maybe colonial times when the French settlers came. There's some indigenous people here on the walls. This is the penultimate spot that you want to get to when you climb Mount Royal. It is so beautiful. All right, we did it. We descended from the top of Mount Royal Park and we are here at the base. We are here about to exit Rue Peel Street, which is by the McGill campus. So here are the do's and don'ts that we learned from our experience that I think can help you if you happen to visit this incredible park. One of the things that I recommend is taking the winding spiral up to the base if you really want to experience the park. That's honestly the best way because it allows you to be immersed in nature, immersed in the trails and the trees and the forest-like atmosphere. It's incredible, and I do recommend doing the spiral trail up. It will take a little bit longer, and there is an incline. You will feel it, but it's slow and it's gradual, so you don't feel like all of a sudden it's hitting you. It's like, and then when you descend, you can take the stairway down. The stairway down, you'll zip right down, so you'll make up all that time it took to get up to the top. You'll make it all the way down. And we got down in, 5-10 minutes. It was so quick and effortless, and it was really, really nice. And I'm sorry there's a bee here. There's a lot of things buzzing at this park, including a bee. And they have a cafe at the very top at the Chalet du Montreal, so you can get some drinks, water. They have bathrooms there for you to use. And when you get to the Belvedere, Kondiaronk, I can't get that name right, I'm so sorry. But when you get to the observation deck, just expect there to be a lot of people. I also recommend sunglasses because we got there and it was bright, and I wish that I had some sunglasses to protect me. That's another helpful hint that I would recommend as well. Other than that, bring comfortable shoes. Be prepared to walk because there are a lot of heavy lifting, heavy walks, a lot of stairs. So you will definitely get a workout, but it's a fantastic way to get with nature and to also get a workout in. And if you're with a friend or a group of people, the winding way up is a really great way to spend some time having conversation, catching up, and just having a great time. This is a beautiful park, full of nature, full of locals, great way to meet folks, great way to have a good time in Montreal. So we are here at Montreal's Museum of Fine Arts. So this right here is the new entrance to the museum. The one that I was filming is the old entrance, but there's a tunnel underneath that links the two. So you can really get a sense of how massive this place is. It's absolutely massive, and the exhibitions on show right now also look really, really incredible. Especially the Takedo exhibition, the Japanese one. I'm so excited about that. we're definitely going to go in and check it out. This is the equivalent of New York City's The Met. This is an enormous museum. You could literally spend days here just like you could at the Met. It's an incredible and impressive collection of art. And if you are a first-time visitor at Montreal, this is exactly where you want to go. You definitely want to make this guy here one of your first stops, and we're gonna go in and check it out. Now, tucked away in a quiet street in Old Montreal is a wildly expressive contemporary art space known as Foundation, PHI, or PHI for Contemporary Art. They have two buildings that are really close to each other that both have exhibitions, and they are going to challenge the outer limits of high art with sound, sculpture, and visual elements. You're gonna love it. During our visit, we were able to experience two collaborative works created by artists Rajni Pereira and Marigold Santos called the work Efflorescence, The Way We Wake. And you know, let me just say, I love when I can walk into an art space and feel like I've been smacked square in the face by a hot, wet fever dream. And looking at this work from these two, this is exactly what it felt like. I loved it. I was here for it. Who was this mesmerizing beast on the ground? With his shiny eyes and scary everything. I loved it. The entire exhibition just left me charged. My imagination on fire. It was an incredible experience. Feral, inventive, curious, and emotional. Everything you want contemporary art to be. And this is why I love this space so much. Foundation Fee is definitely worth making time for if you want to experience the cutting edge of creative expression in Montreal. Definitely check it out. One of the things I love about Rue Sainte-Catherine is that they have a lot of Canadian department stores and stores that are really hard to find in the US, like this one called Tristan, which we found amazing clothes, super high quality. The prices aren't exactly cheap, but they're really, really good, and they're right across from Simmons, which is also a Canadian store too, which you're not going to be able to find in the United States. I think it's Simon's actually. And then you can also find European favorites too, like Lacoste over there, and then stuff that you can find in the States too, like Club Monaco, which is right here. So tons of shopping to do, tons. We had dinner at the legendary Parisian brasserie Le Pois Penché, and it was a taste of upscale Paris in Montreal. You have to check this restaurant out, but I also recommend making reservations because it is kind of hard to get into it. Glenn had the excellent Bordeaux, excellent according to him, and I enjoyed a mocktail. I totally forgot to photograph our food. Please do not shoot me. But you just have to trust me that the steak frites was all that jazz. I highly recommend it. It was so delicious, cooked to perfection. The brasserie is also around the corner from the Four Seasons and nearby the Golden Mile, which still has some beautiful Gilded Age mansions that you can enjoy on a post-meal walk, which I highly recommend. Now, Pois Penché, I definitely recommend at this restaurant, and also walking around the Golden Mile. They also have some statues and sculpture along the way for you to enjoy. That was about it for day 3. Day 4 would take us into the underbelly of Montreal in more ways than one, including, unfortunately, some sadness and disappointment. You definitely want to check out day 4. Check it out, coming up.